In the bottom left, we do have SHIN. In the top left as well, we do have Honmono here. And he's already sending out an SCV extremely early here. This is gonna be a proxy barracks. He's gonna get a supply depot on the ramp. This is gonna just be one proxy barracks, it seems like. The map seems insanely long. I'm not sure if it actually is, but it seems really, really long. I'm just getting into this position, throwing down a barracks down here. He's gonna bring a second SCV. Very late though. Maybe he has this timing completely figured out. This could be a big issue here for SHIN. We're gonna see if this overlord is gonna go over here and try to find this. He's even gonna bring a third SCV, alright. He's gonna full all in this one. He wants to bring this guy to his knees. Well, we'll have to wait and see if this works. There's not gonna be any gas, so this is gonna be just Marines. Gonna throw in a few SCVs most likely with this as well. And it's gonna be a bunker rush. Now, can SHIN hold up against this? I feel like with this not being scouted, it's most likely gonna be impossible to defend. His reaction is gonna be late. He does see this spot, so he will not be perfectly surprised, but we're gonna see a bunker here in a location that should hit this base. He can throw down another bunker over here if he wants to. He does not have the money right now. We see a bunch of drones being pulled. He kills! Oh my god, he gets a kill on that spine crawler. That's madness, man. Now he's gonna have all of his Marines down here. He's not gonna lift the barracks. He could have lifted this barracks to try and run through with the Marines. He's gonna try to micro them into the north. He already kills 9 drones. A few links are gonna come in and save the day here for SHIN, but one Marine and the other are gonna pop now. He did get rid of these bunkers in the meantime, so there's no threat being generated at this moment here for SHIN, but he's down 6 workers right now, and we do see another base on the way here for Honmono. And he is not done with this pressure yet. He's still making more Marines. Just pumping here, holding that Marine key. And he's gonna try to assassinate a Queen here. Queen does evacuate on top of the creep. Only half health. It's going very low now. He's trying to go in and grab that kill, but only losing a few Marines here so far. We don't have a transfuse yet. He's like 15 seconds away from a transfuse. And he's keeping that Queen back. I think as soon as he hits that 50 energy, he's gonna just hit that transfuse. Oh, being a little bit overly... Oh my god, aggressive with that Queen, but he is gonna keep it alive, and he's gonna get the transfuse down. There we go. And all of that work here from Honmono just being beat by a timer. He's still making Marines here. We're about to hit speed. There's not that many links, but he's gonna have enough, I feel like. Especially with the 8 reinforcing. Yeah, look at that. He's gonna be so fast, he does have enough here. These Marines are not gonna get home. Oh, he's gonna scout this with this one Marine. That's gonna be great for him, so he can get into a little bit of a better position. Not gonna get the greatest position though, and in the end the Lynx get a nice surround here on this army and are gonna kill all of the yellow men. Now there's nothing at home. If he would have a Baneling nest, he could have already killed the Terran at this point. But look at this, he made so many links, he's still down a lot of workers, and he needs to get counter damage down. I mean, you can just pull 3 SCVs to repair these. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's gonna even bring 1 extra because he can spare them. He needs to repair the correct depots though. He needs to repair the correct depots though. There we go. He's gonna try and bring back his barracks. Now he's trying to find out the damage he did. And he will indeed see that this is a bunch of damage, because there's still not a full saturation going on here. I hope he looks at this and sees this and is like, alright man, I'm way better than I thought. SHIN is trying to go into a third base here. And single-filed Hellions are trying to deal with this, of course. He doesn't really have a reactor ready. He doesn't have a facility ready to produce a reactor. He's going into mech. Okay, so Honmono are really favoring mech tonight. I feel like this opening should lend... Oh my god, this is a little bit aggressive if you ask me, but SHIN is like, alright man. Let's do this, let's dance. You just see that this is only 2 Hellions, and this is gonna be some dead SCVs. I feel like this is some unforced damage to yourself here. He's gonna lose a bunch of SCVs. This is a terrible move. He saw the links. He's gonna lose 10 SCVs. Yeah, GG. What is he doing? What? Why? I don't even know why. It looked so promising for him, and then he just threw away the game. Like, literally. It's like he just mistook it for garbage and put it into the trash bin. Why? I'm sad now. At least he keeps on picking yellow. Oh, now he's orange. Orange is also cool. For Terran. Map is gonna be ultra love. In the bottom left we do have SHIN, up 1, oh. And then top right we do have Honmono. Kind of throwing away a game there. He was up quite a lot in workers, and if he plays this correctly, I feel from that spot he shouldn't really lose, right? Just, I mean, bringing back the production was a little bit of a difficult task. If he tries to do that, he should probably make them in a different area, a little bit closer to his own main, so he can float them back and do that. But maybe he didn't really read his own position correctly. And then he tried to push down with those SCVs with only 2 Hellions. That doesn't work. He needs, like, I don't know, at least 3, right? So he can one-shot the links. But he needs a good engage on top of that. And he can't just bring down the SCVs. I mean, if he lands the command center, then he can pull the, what are they called, the Hellions, and try to poke away at those links. I feel like he could probably kill them. Get a few SCVs on the ramp, maybe, to just hold position block. But that does open up arrows for you. Like, he made a Viking, right? He could have just gone into a Banshee, make a Tac Lab, it doesn't take that long, get a Banshee, and then you can just poke away the links for free, because he can't do anything. And you can utilize the Banshee later on for harassment, right? You can come in and try to get a few more drones. What is your story, bro? I think he's just looking for more proxy racks. And now he's going to go into a very fast third base. So third base before queens here. He has the money for the queens. Why is he not making some? There we go. 1 queen only in production. There's the second one. SHIN is gonna lose an Overlord. That's a nice catch here from Honmono. And he's going into a one base aggression opening here. Widow Mine drop? That's a nice catch. He gets all of those links, that means all of the scouting potential is gone. And there's no way to know what this is, because this is battlecruisers on one base. No, he doesn't scout the second base. He doesn't know if there's a command center up the ramp. He doesn't even confirm the command center spot. So he's preparing a spine crawler right now, ladies and gentlemen. A spine crawler against the fusion core. I wonder who's gonna win. I mean, the spine crawler is gonna be nice against this drop if it's in position, but it doesn't give a F about, I mean, the battlecruiser, it doesn't care. And if you can keep these units from the drop alive long enough for the battlecruiser to potentially join those, well then he has a good presence across the map, right? And we're looking at a spine crawler defense. A spine crawler, 4 queens, that's the defense. He's gonna drop in 6 marines at a widow mine. If he gets a good gauge, he's gonna burrow on top of the ramp. No, he's gonna push into that mineral line, and he pushes away those queens. Oh, I feel like that widow mine should have tried to get a connection on top of the queens, and then he can kill all of the queens, and then he comes in with the battlecruiser, right, as a follow-up. Reducing the queen count, it's a really good move at this point. He's trying to go in as aggressively as he can. If he gets another queen, oh my god, there's only 1 queen left. And there's gonna be a battlecruiser in half a minute here. It's gonna kill a few more drones. He could even target down the queen. You target down the queen, he's gonna kill drones, which is gonna be nice, but this could be a winning move here. Killing so many queens, he's gonna get another shot with the widow mine. Oh, almost. Almost gets that burrowed. He should immediately teleport across the map. I mean, look at this. Look at the defense. It's two queens against 1 battlecruiser. You cannot win this fight with the queens. You can just chase them down. He can snowball this. He's gonna instantly teleport. Where's he gonna go? He's gonna go into the main base. There's gonna be a few spores trying to come in here. But the queens should not have a chance. He can just chase them with the battlecruiser. Look at that. He's gonna focus down the one with the energy. He's gonna kill that one easy. Then he's gonna kill the other one. And you can never really snowball the queens at this point. And he can just kill the hatcheries. GG! Yes! Honmono! What a brilliant play here. Very nice deny on that scouting from SHIN. SHIN being a little bit sloppy, just peeking in with all 5 links. Getting taken out by that widow mine. Widow mine doing a great job there. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Then the 1 base battlecruiser comes in. You didn't see that this is a 1 base opening. It's basically the fastest battlecruiser you can ever make. Great play there by Honmono. Love to see a strategy like this mixed into a best of 3. Definitely amazing. Let's see what we can get in Ley Lines, the last map. Top right, it's SHIN. Bottom left, the master of tricks, Honmono. And he's gonna go into a barracks rush again, yeah. At least 1 Rex. How many is it gonna make? Is it gonna be 3 again? Is it gonna be 2 Reaper? Or 2 into Reaper? Is it gonna be only 1? He's already sending out a second SCV, so it should be at least 2. He's making the depot at home, not on top of this ramp. Overlord! SHIN is gonna scout this immediately. Overlord! Yeah. Oh my god. And he peeked away. So he sees this. He knows, right? He's gonna bring the drones already. This could be an easy GG here. This could be an easy GG. Honmono, what's you gonna do? He already saw you, you're not gonna even get those barracks finished up. Look at that. And try to finish it now with the healthier SCV, but that's not gonna work out. No, he's gonna He's gonna just die, look at this. He's gonna cancel those. What is he gonna make? A command center? Shin could just worker rush him. He could just use these 4 to try and cancel the command center as well. Now he completely pulls out of gas. He's gonna throw down finally a barracks. 2-minute barracks. Shin is just gonna go into speed, I feel like. Try to overwhelm. Could do a bailing bust if he wants to. Should also do the trick. There's gonna be depot in the wall. I think he doesn't even need speed. If he does the bailing bust, but yeah. The Honmono is hoping for a overreaction on defense, with a bunch of links being produced. Try to wall this up and have the early command center and the later units, so you can just win with buildings basically, or get a lead by having buildings. It's not how this is gonna work out, because Shin only made drones. He invested in some tech, and that's gonna be it. He's gonna throw down a 3rd base very soon, and he's just gonna be ahead. There's not even a wall here for Honmono. Just gonna throw down the reactor now. Attack is so late. There's not gonna be any medivacs for quite a while. There's not even a starport yet. He doesn't even have a 2nd gas. He's still working on 1 gas, trying to get up his economy. Trying to get out as much economy as he can. He's gonna throw down another command center, so that's his... Yeah, I was wondering about this. He's gonna go for this play. Trying to go ultra greedy after the cheese failed. But there's gonna be a lair attack here from Shin in a moment, with a few roaches and ravages. Yeah, okay, so, well, Biles and Roaches against Hellions. That's gonna be a good way for Shin to basically win the game. There's maybe gonna be a few Banshees. He's swapping over right now. We'll have to wait and see. Banshees definitely could stop this, but only if they are high enough in numbers, and if you don't have the open supply. There we go. Well, they're gonna be even later, and currently there's 1 Hellion roaming the map. Would you see only 5 roaches here from Shin? The Shin is actually approaching this very cautiously. It's not going overly aggressive so far. But as I said, that a few more roaches in production here. Roach speed. He's still very drone-light though, only in 45 drones. But these Hellions are not gonna have a good time against those roaches. No. I like this. It's not gonna be cloak, but it's gonna be Banshee speed. Making them way more agile. That helps in defense as well as in just poking away at the army from across already. But Shin is gonna walk the queens with this, I feel. He has so many, he's even gonna overlord drop them. So he has so many queens already stacked up here. He's gonna drop them into the overlords as an overseer. Still needs overlord speed to finish up here, 10 seconds. And then he's gonna go into aggression mode. And, well, he does have an overseer as well, so in case there's gonna be cloak. But yeah, what the speed allows is to just micro them way better, and it's gonna be a good way to try and come back into this game. In the end though, he still needs to kill these queens. If he can get that done, well then the Banshees are gonna reign supreme here. He's already losing a little bit of health. Doesn't really have anything that works against these overseers in great numbers. He's gonna lose even that bunker just before it finishes up. That's unfortunately at the 100% being stopped there. Banshee speed is not finished yet. He needs to be careful. But I feel like this is just too much Zerg forces swarming in here. It's not gonna happen here for Honmono. Is already on top of the production. He does delay the speed even for the Banshees. So first Banshee's gonna fall. He's blocking his own units and his own production facility right now. He's dancing. He's dropping mules. And that's gonna be all she wrote. He does have one more Banshee. He's gonna finish up the Hyperflight Rotors. Not. No. No. SHIN is gonna finish the game first. Okay, let's see if we can get into the other game.